at you from the top of the world, Pacific Northwest, Portland. It's about sunrise, guys. Couldn't sleep, so I got up. I thought, you live in the most beautiful place in the world almost. Go enjoy the sunrise. This is me enjoying the sunrise. All right, so I saw a meme the other day. You know, memes are memes, but sometimes they're very poignant. Sometimes they stir something in you. So the meme that I'm talking about said, mushrooms don't change your life, integration does. Psychedelics don't change your life, integration does. Integration is what you do with the knowledge, or integration is the tools you use to gain the knowledge from the psychedelics. And then after that, what you do with that. That's one of my biggest pieces of advice. It's the work after. And I just said this day before yesterday, and I told my wife the other day, I actually looked at her and I said, you know what? Sometimes I forget I ever had trauma. Can you imagine? Got some runners. They're doing better than me. Morning, guys. Yeah, I forget sometimes. I forget a lot of the time that I've had trauma. And I'm not talking about just normal white people bullshit, okay? I was adopted from California. My parents took me to Alabama. I grew up with a family that was pretty racist. I always felt like a hippie because that's where I was meant to be, was California, out there with those people. But I had to be dragged to the South. A lot of my family didn't accept me because I was adopted, so I wasn't really their family. My father, when I was about 13, lost his fucking mind and decided he wanted to beat the shit out of me because I was a little slut that was fucking everybody in high school. Spoiler alert, I was fucking gay. I still ain't fucked a real dick. Anywho, I've had a lot of trauma, guys. But today, I'm 53 years old. I'm standing up here on this mountain in Portland, Oregon. War-torn Portland, Oregon, don't you know? And I've never been at more peace in my life. I want that for everybody. We don't do this job. We don't get into plant medicine and psychedelics for the money. We just don't. We get into it because we want to help people. And I am in it now because I want everybody who lives with trauma to be able to go find that trauma, work through it, walk through it in your trip. When you walk through that trauma, it's gone. I'm telling you, it's gone. None of the baggage is there anymore. You hardly even think about it. It does take guts. It takes balls to face that shit. It does. But it's a short time. Even if you had to deal with your trauma through your whole trip, was that 4 or 5 hours? Nothing. Not according to the how long have you lived? Do it. Do it for you. Also, microdose. I just spent a whole month without my microdose because, you know, I do take time off. I take time off like every 2 months. I take a week off, but I haven't taken an extended period of time off since I started almost 3 years ago. I took a whole month off. I could feel it. I'm glad I did it. I feel good right now. I took about 1.5 grams the other day and had the best day I've had in a very long time. Microdosing is just, even if you're not depressed, or even if you don't have anxiety, or even if we live in a fucking world that is gone crazy. And I know that if you're identifying with this video, then you feel like I do. They're fucking crazy. And how do we live with these people? And where do they come from? And why does this shit not make sense to them? It's insane. That's what microdosing does. It makes you not freak out every time you see the news. It makes me quit watching the damn news. If something's bad enough gonna happen, I get it from one source. All right, guys. I'm gonna enjoy my sunset. And I hope that you have the courage to face your trauma and walk through it and get it over with. Be done. Be done. Be happy. I'm so goddamn happy. Scary. I'm so happy. Have a good day.